Sir, how can I become profitable considering the ever-changing dynamics of the market, which is why it's dynamic, ever-changing conditions of the market? How do I become profitable? That is one of the questions I received from one of you who is interested in understanding how to be profitable. Now, I would go down into breaking how to be profitable as a trader. If you've been here before, welcome. If this is your first time, welcome as well. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, which is follow me, and don't forget to save this so that you can come back and watch it another time. Now, I'm going to break this into just two simple ways to become profitable as a trader. I'm not talking from book knowledge, I'm talking from experience. Okay? You need just two things to become profitable. One, you need a strategy that fits your personality. I'll repeat that. You need a strategy that fits your personality. What do I mean by that? When I was learning how to trade, one thing I noticed my mentor taught me, he taught me to be able to think for myself. I've noticed, in fact, I was on one of the social media platforms, and I noticed a Forex trader saying, come, when you join my platform, he was saying, I'm paraphrasing him now, that when you join his platform, he's going to teach you his strategy, how he became wealthy. Now, there is nothing wrong in teaching people your strategy, but this is one thing I've noticed, and statistics backs me up. This is it. You can teach your strategy, but if 10 persons learn your strategy, 100% will not be profitable. 100% will not be profitable. Doesn't mean they did not learn, and doesn't mean some persons, we are failures or traders who are not profitable. No, it means that at least between 40 and 60% of the people who learn from you would learn and use your strategy to the T. That is what statistics has said. Now, there's nothing wrong in teaching people your strategy, but what is wrong in teaching them a strategy that does not help them think for themselves? Which is one thing I've come to realize, which is why when I teach my mentees, the first thing I do, which is, now I'm advising all mentors, the first thing I do is to understand the type of trader they are, which is to build a mental matrix of the type of trader that is coming to learn from me. Once I've understood the type of trader, I would now divide the class into those who are conservative traders, those who are ambidextrous, which is you are both aggressive and conservative, and those who are aggressive traders. I'll divide the class. Most times, the major people fall under conservative or aggressive. The people in the middle are very, very rare. Like some persons will just say, okay, I know I'm aggressive, teach me the aggressive strategy. This one will say, I know I'm conservative, teach me the conservative strategy. That's the first thing I ask them, for those who at least have traded before. But I will not take their word for it, not because I doubt them, but because I know that the market has a way of affecting people's emotion when it's on a live account. So first things first, I want to know, when you say you're a conservative trader, is it on a demo account or on a live account? If it's on a demo account, I disregard whatever you say, because that is like riding a bicycle with training wheels. The probability of falling is very low, 0 to nil, compared to riding a bicycle without training wheels downhill, which is how live account looks like. Live account is without training wheels and downhill. So you trying to build the account is trying to ride against the direction of flow, which is gravitation. Okay, let me not be too physics inclined here. Now, this is the point. Understanding your type of trader, understanding your personality, you've solved 50% of the problem. I told you there are two things. The second thing is you need a strategy that you can kiss. which is KISS. The KISS stands for keep it simple and straightforward, short. Keep your strategy simple and short. Some other persons will say keep it stupid simple, but I prefer keep it simple and short. Something that you can do without hitting your head on the wall to understand. Trading should not be very, very complex. It's understandable that the more you know about trading, the more your probability of winning. But it comes with time. You can't learn trading overnight. Me speaking with you, I am still evolving. I'm still getting better. I'm still understanding things in the market that has made me to know, okay, I started with Forex market, now I'm on stocks market, trading the stocks. It's not because the Forex market and the stocks don't make people profitable. But then again, like I told you, something that you make money with, the bottom line is making money in a legal way. That's all. So if you want to learn it with the terrain that is going up and down, or the terrain that the probability of it going up is 70% compared to coming down, it's still your choice. At the end of the day, it's about making money. No one will clap for you if you are trading trading an instrument that is making you loss compared to trading an instrument that will make you money. Now, back again. Somebody will ask, oh, does it mean that Forex, somebody will not be profitable? No. I started with Forex, profitable on Forex, but I know that my schedule right now would not give me the time the way the stock market will do for me. Because stock market is around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, which around here is afternoon for me. It's afternoon time for me here where I reside in West Africa. However, the Forex market, if I want to trade London Open, I have to be awake from 5:30 so I can do pre-market analysis. I won't just enter the market and start clicking buy or sell. The easiest thing to do when it comes to trading is clicking of the buttons. The hardest thing to do is here and here. Not allowing your wins to get to this place, not allowing your losses to get to this place. That is the most difficult thing about trading. Okay? With that being said, I have to start from 5:30 so that by 6:30 thereabout, I've already positioned myself with my pending order, knowing the direction the market will go. Pending order comprises my entry, my stop loss, and my take profit. And if market goes in the opposite direction, what would I do to mitigate my loss, which will be hedging on my loss? So where market takes me out is where I'm anticipated to take the sell. If I were to be on the buy trade before, where I'm expected to take the sell, which is one thing I've noticed. The market takes me out on a buy, the probability of the sell playing is 80 to 95%, which is very high. I've noticed this play out many times. Out of 10 times, I've noticed it play out 8 times. Out of 100 times, I've noticed it play out 80 to 95 times. If market hits my stop loss, the probability of it going in the direction after hitting my stop loss is high because my strategy is based on structures. So if it's capable of taking out my stop loss, which is the structural low, that means that the ability or the willingness of sellers to take it lower is high. But then I have to prepare for retracement before it goes fully. If it will not just be a hot knife drop. That is it. So the two things I've talked about today. One is your personality. Two, a strategy that is simple to repeat, straightforward, short. For example, let me give you an example. One, you open your chart. You don't just go straight into, I want to trade the market. No. You won't just go straight into I want to trade the market. First things first, you want to look at what economic calendar is telling you. Check. If it's bank holiday, then you no need wasting your time. That's why I say don't go straight to the chart. You'll boot your system, you open your browser. Don't go straight to the chart. Just if you open the chart first, which is the last thing you were doing before you went to bed or close the system or shut down, you have to open your economic calendar to see if there is news. Don't bother. If there is no news, rather, if it's bank holiday, don't bother looking at the chart. But if there is news and red folder news, that means there's probability of pre-rally or dump that will be mitigated during the news. Price will want to give the opposite direction, so when the news comes, it follows in the right direction. Or technical market, the technicality in the market will want to set up for the fundamentals, which is why I've told people this. From experience, this is a bonus. I've told people this. If you don't understand fundamentals, understand technicals very well. Because whatever fundamentals we do, out of 10 times, 8 times, the technical analysis will predict what the fundamental analysis will do. It's about what fundamentals will do in the market. Out of 10 times, 80 times, the technical will set up priming for fundamentals. I'm not telling you stories. Check it out for yourself. So if out of 10 times, 8 times it works, only 2 times you lose, then you've not actually lost. Because if you're trading 1:1, that means you're up 60%. Because the 2 times you lose will take you down to 60%. If you trade 2:1, you're already up 16 minus 2, which is taking you to 14%. So whichever way you look at it, you are still profitable. I don't want to make it complex, which is why I said just 2 things. The other things are minor, which is understanding market maths, understanding probability involved in trading, understanding a lot of other things that could come once you know yourself, which is your personality, and have a strategy that is based on your personality. Your strategy should be built based on your strategy, your personality, not the other way around. Don't learn your mentor's strategy if your mentor is aggressive and you are conservative. It won't help you. You'll be thinking that village people are working against you. No one is working against you. It's just that your mentor is aggressive because that is his personality. Unless you want to bend to learn his own strategy, that one is still allowed. Where you say, no, I want to learn his own strategy. You want to bend yourself to be as good as him, but discomforting yourself for the present to be profitable tomorrow. Good. But it is always better to learn a strategy based on your personality so that you will never get tired of trading. Each time the day breaks, you are energized, you are happy. Like me, the best time of the week most times for me is Monday. I'm not telling you let it be sweet. It's because by Monday, a lot of things are aligning for me. Then Friday is when I start feeling the weekend approaching. Why people are doing thank God it's Friday, me I'm saying thank God it's Monday. You get my point. So I'm going to stop here for now. If you've not followed me up to this point, but you've watched to this point, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to save this video. It has a lot of things loaded, which is one thing I tell people. Don't just watch it once and say, okay, I've learned it. Come back, watch it again. Once you get better in trading, come back and watch it again. You will notice that there are hidden things that I said that because the frequency you were operating did not allow you to grasp it. Which is why you notice when you study the scriptures, whatever religion you are affiliated with, you notice that there's something that did not strike out or make sense to you at one point. But once you come back after some months or years, you realize that, whoa, was this inside there and I did not notice it? It's as if that particular episode or passage or paragraph or chapter was speaking to you. That is what my video does. So save it and share with anyone you know so that the algorithm will shift it out and it will encourage me to do more. Okay? Because I'm not being paid to do this. I'm sharing my knowledge and giving my time to get this public. So do your part to encourage me. Well, I will still do my part whether you encourage me or not, but still do your part all the same. Have a profitable day. Don't push the market. Remember, most traders lose their money between October and December. Don't be part of the statistics. Don't join the number of people losing their money. Okay? Keep staying profitable. Have a lovely day. Peace.